Now. We must be tolerant of our neighbors. Oh, thank you, Thing.
There you are, Pugsley. Your mother is still the world's best tarantula wrapper. Now, remember, children, not every family is as fortunate as we are. Not everyone has a beautiful old house like ours, and a car with all the right sounds and smells.
Let's be modest about our advantages.
We'll be good.
I know you will, darling. I'm sure Harold will love his present.
Bye, children. Have a good time.
Pugsley, only 5 pieces of cake now.
Hey guys, welcome back to Dirk's Pneumophiles and the first update on our Addams Family limousine. For those that don't know, we are building this for the Boyd Crompton Memorial Group build being held on HobbyLink International, their website. Basically, I know that's a really big mouthful, but basically it turns out it's a Halloween build. Alright, but it's just being put towards a really great builder who passed away. Memorialize his joy of Halloween. But anyway, we're building a limousine here. It's a 33 Packard that we're doing, and conforming it into the Addams Family limousine, as seen in the 1960s live action series. We have not gotten far. There's 5 days till Halloween, and we're just nowhere near being finished. But it doesn't matter because we're still doing it. We're still pressing on. Basically, we got the chassis done. Everything has been done pretty much out of the box. We built the engine. We did the chassis. As you can see here, the chassis has been pretty much weathered. Well, just the first bit of weathering. We painted it all black. Then, holding it from about 2 feet away, we sprayed it again with red oxidized primer, which gives it that rust look. Because again, the Addams Family limousine wasn't nice and new and pristine. Some other people have done it that way, and it is fantastic. But I like weathering because it hides things, hides my it's my cover, so to speak. But anyway, so we got the first layer down. As you can see, the engine, the whole car is basically black. Okay, and an old car, I didn't paint the engine all the colors it's supposed to be because, again, after 60,000 miles on it, everything is black anyway. I did, however, paint the top half with the green because, one, I really like the green, but two, I'm going to weather it and I want that part of it to show through, but I did not pay that same attention to the lower end of the block or the front casing and stuff like that. I just painted it all black. Actually, I painted the front magnesium just to give it a little differentiate it from the rest of the car. Again, I want it to be kind of accurate, but at the same time, I want it to have those different colors pop through. So, like the frame here, the chassis, you can see I painted it black, but the running board padding here, I used a charcoal gray. If I used black on black, it would just be black. I wanted a little bit of these highlights to come through. So that's why we painted at least this one piece with color. And again, we're going to soot it up. We're going to put some, oil residue on it and stuff like that. This was the engine was the only part I had a problem with so far, really. Every time I touched this engine, I broke the distributor off in the fuel rail. I did it like 3 times. Finally, I took the distributor, hacked off the post. Well, the post was broken because it was glued in, but drilled it out, put a new post in, drilled it into the block, and glued that in. And so far, it's held very well. The fuel rail, though, it's too small to create posts for, so I'm just going to have to play with it to get it in place. And in the meantime, I just left that in a box. I'll do that, at the end. So that's why that's not on. So we're going to do some more detail to the top of this in the way of weathering. And again, the bottom also, this is just, like I said, the first coat. We're going to go by, we're going to use some different shades of rust and soot and everything, and maybe some oil splatters to muck this up a bit, and then give it a coat of flat to blend it all in, because you know it's a little stark right now. Also, as you can see here, you can see a big seam in the exhaust manifold. Yeah. So we're going to do a little work to that, and then we'll blend it in with some more weathering, and you shouldn't see that seam anymore. I have a question though. If Bill from Spencer1984.com happens to be watching, this part here, buddy. All right, it's some sort of pan. I didn't weather it up yet, but supposedly I'm at the stage where it is supposed to go in now, under the tie rod, and between the leaf springs, and sit in here kind of like this. I noticed in your video, at least when you did the chassis, I couldn't see it. It wasn't on there yet. Did you end up putting this in, or like, if so, how the hell did you do it? Because it won't go. There's no space between the tie rod and the engine, and be honest with you, I'm probably not going to do it, but I'm just curious how a master model builder did that. If you can let me know in the comments, I'd appreciate it, buddy. But anyway, that's where we are with this as of right now. Next, we're going to move on to the interior. But to make things worse, and most likely less likely that I finish, I got distracted on a side project where I'm taking these Halloween masks. These are hockey masks. Most people refer to these as Friday the 13th Jason masks. I'm taking these and I transform them into other things. There's a couple on my channel already, but I'm trying to get a couple more of these done for Halloween. There'll be a video on them, but they'll be after Halloween, most likely, after this project is done. But you can go and check that out too. These are really fun to do, nice and easy. But that's where we are on the Addams Family limousine. And oh, one other thing real quick. We did get the wheels printed. These are the 3D printed wheels. We got them printed up. I got the base coat on them. They need to be detailed the hubs need to be detailed and then weathered and dulled down. But these are the wheels. So I'm looking forward to getting those in. Those are going to look really cool once they're on. So yeah, that's where we are right now. And I'll see you guys at the finish line.